Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard another Charlie 31 departure. We're in the old iFly Max 737-800. We're doing a quick little bit of a stress test here. So if you're getting this a little late, if it goes wild, then it goes wild. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So we are getting the aircraft fired up now. Let's get the old battery going. And we want to go power, menu, and system page, ground. We're going to go ahead and get the electric set up. Cocks are on. And let's grab some GSX. Kind of cold here in Zurich. So we're going to go ahead and ask for the jetway. Swissport, we are in Zurich. So the other one we're going to do is move that little fella out of the way while we've got him. Drop you over there. We've also got some other things. So I got this one up and working as well. And we can drop this one right up here. And for that, we're going to go to, let's see, we got nobody here, so we're good there. Window picker, we're going to go ahead and get the chat going. All right, and for this, we're going to go to old Navigraph and get our flight plan. We're going to unload that one. And we do have ground power going, so there you go. And with that, we can go there and up here. There we go. Everybody's getting fired up. We're good to go. Okay, let's get rid of you. Make it so you can see this stuff. I'm just actually doing all the things I can to try and maybe get this thing to go kaput on me. So if the stream stops, do not worry, it's intentional. So we're going to go ahead and get LSZH here in Zurich all set up. These are all things I would expect to see. We're on runway 28 on the Verb 1 Yankee, Verbit, and then we're going to land runway 09 in Seville. So let's do the ILS Zulu runway 09. And we're all set there. All right. That one is good. We are all set. So with that, we are good to go there. Performance and payload. We're going to go ahead and get our FMC programmed up. FMC, we are good there. Position in it. We are, let's get some lights going for you. There we go. Let's get some of these lights going so you can see that. And we're doing a kind of an early morning flight, so, or late evening, late afternoon. Get those on for the folks since we are there. We're going to actually go ahead and get the old APU started too. So with the jet bridge up, we're going to go ahead and make the request to start boarding. Let's see, per request boarding. There we go. Thank you. All right. And we are LSZH. Oh, come on. LSZH. Absolutely. We want everybody. All right. We're going to drop that up there. What is your problem? LS. Oh. Lima. Sierra Zulu Hotel. That's why I wasn't finding it. Over here. Let's grab the, get that. Bring it over. Drop you there. And we should be good. And we are going LEZL. drop that, and let's go ahead and make the request. All right. Give that a minute to go, and we're gonna get the APU is on. We are there, and we can get the fuel going, and load that flight plan. There we go. And since we are on aircraft power, let's get our old window heats going. You can see it's chilling up out there, so we're good. All right, so we're gonna go to our departures. We're leaving on runway 28 on the Verbi 1. Runway 28. Verbi, and then we go to here. We're going to arrive runway 9, ILS Zulu runway 9, Tendu, and we're coming in on the 4 Foxtrot. HIJA 4 Foxtrot. There we go. With that, route is going to activate and execute onto the perf-init page. Thanks. All right, while we're doing that, we're going to go over here. Copy FMC data. There we go. All of that is good. And 3027. And outside air temperature is currently really -1C. Yep. We're good there. Flap configuration is going to be fly off, and anti-ice is I think we're going to go with just anti-ice off for now. So there we go. Weight and balance. We're going to go ahead and get our passengers. To do that, we're going to look at our flight plan. We can hold 178 passengers. And they've got us loaded up with 117. There we go. Cargo is going to be 4.1, so we're going to 2.1 in the front. Oh, come on. We're going to go back to the menu page. Why would it do such a thing? Sim menu, panel style, general, US. That and back. Ah, I get it. I understand. We're good. All right. So fuel in pounds. There we go. Now we need to go back to our menu page, payload and performance, passengers, cargo, 2.1 up front. And how we doing? Are you guys seeing any stutters? Anybody seeing any stutters? 2,000 in the back. Fuel. We're going to go with total fuel of 18,000 pounds. There we go. Set fuel. Set payload. Complete that, and we're good. And so now we can calculate this. Let's see if we can go to a takeoff 1. Calculate. Nice and cold. How about a takeoff 2? What do you think? Oh, we could do a takeoff 2. 140, 40, 45. So 145. Got a hair. All right, so that's good. We're good to go there. Okay, perf-init. 0 fuel weight is in. Reserves are going to be 3,000. Cost index today is it really 5? All right. Cruise level 330. Cruise winds 325 at 59. I was expecting this thing to crash by now, folks, but we'll see what we can do. And our ISA is -4, so we do -4 drop that in there. There we go. Execute that, and onto our N1 limits. We are a takeoff 2, and our temperature is 37. All right, onto our takeoff page. Should have flaps 5. CG set 40, 40, 45. So we can go ahead and accept each of those. We're good. All right. Box is programmed and we are good to go here. Let's go look at our runway. So we are here in Zurich and we're going to take off on runway 28, which is just around the corner there. Come on, little fella. You can do it. There we go. All right, so we're going to just go around the corner and catch runway 28. Runway 28 is 273. We're going all the way up to 330. Let's see. Three 273 on all three. All right, so we go to our route, and we are Tomjet 69. So Tango Oscar Mike 69er. Drop that in there. That way it shows up right here. Tomjet 69. And we're going to go, okay, we're fine with 7,000 there. So we get you taken care of. We get you in the on position. LNAV, VNAV. Take a look at how our passengers are getting loaded up. Oh, they're taking their sweet time to get loaded up. All right, saying that, we're good to go there. So we can go back and we can go system paid, general, or we want ground. We want to go back. There we go. All right, so we're on our own power. Let's go out and take a look. Got a cool paint from flightsim.to, looking pretty solid there. Yeah. All right. So the other one we can do is ground support. Make sure our parking brake is set. We can go ahead and get you, and you clear. We're all good to go. Come on, folks. I see you coming through the jet bridge there. Let's get some hustle on. All right. We are all set there. We're all set here. We're on aircraft power, so we can bring that down. There we go. Steady. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Get some warm air going through these folks. One thing I like to do after we get started, I guess we could start our center fuel pumps. There you go. All right, got just about 1,000 pounds, 940 pounds in there. All right. You're set, set, and set. How we doing, folks? Let's get some butts in seats. Now we got 27 people to go. There we go. There we go. Transponder 0310. We're set there. All right. Half mile. All right, we're doing pretty good. I'd like to welcome you aboard tonight's flight from Zurich to Seville. We'll get this one done. We're just doing some stress testing, seeing how we do. Made some changes to the aircraft and some of the systems. We will also disable something if we start to see something, just to see if that is the cause. So. We're going to go ahead and drop the old legs page up over here as well. There we go. Three more folks. Come on, guys. Get in those seats. There we go. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. 122.8. No. Disregard that one. All right. We are on... let's see, what gate are we? Alpha 10. Thank you. Thank you. Got the old Swiss port there. All right. Bypass pin is in. We're good. We're going to raise the nose. Doors closed. Closed. Everything's closed, right? We're good. All right. Nose left, tail right. Here we go. Zurich traffic, Tomjet 69 pushing off the date A Alpha 10. Zurich. All right. With that, let's get you guys rolled up. Okay, there we go. I did not hear a thing that guy said. Pretty MD-11 over there. All right, with that, we can go ahead and get the fuel on engine number 2. That was peculiar. Looks like engine number 2 has fired off appropriately. There we go. Engine 1. Park brake set. Done motoring, that's my bad. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Peculiarities. All right. Zurich traffic, Tomjet 69, taxiing runway 28, Alpha 1, holding spot via Alpha. Zurich. All right, with that. Here we go, folks. Let's see. All right, let's see if we are on that map. Nope, nothing. Where's this little feller? All right. We will see if having BSR up is what's causing us the grief.
Traffic 6105 kilo, you established on that stage 4, you off 16 miles out.
All right, we're going to go ahead and exit out of there. That may be what's causing our grief. So we want you. All right, so we are without any VSR now. So don't have all our frequencies except via this. Oh, that sucks. Zurich traffic, Tomjet 69 lining up runway 28, Zurich.
Zurich traffic with 105 kilo, we are only 5 miles out, Theory forward.
Zurich traffic, Tomjet 69 departing runway 28, Zurich. Rotate. You're up. Autopilot on. Zurich traffic, Tomjet 69 climbing through 3,000 feet. Last call, Zurich. Autopilot is engaged. We're on our way. Let's go out, take a look. That's a little awkward. Mac. Ah, Mac. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, with that, auto brake can come off. You guys can come back. It is. It's Tomjet Deutschland. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Starting to see some of the flickers. We'll see what it is. We're going to swap you guys out. There we go. All right. There we go, little fellers. You're done.
Traffic with 105 kilo, ticket report. Taxi now on to Alpha. Taxi Echo down to Zurich. Report place.
I will be done. I got to go to work in the morning, pal. Yeah, we'll see. This was just kind of a see how the stream, doing it live, and doing some troubleshooting. See how I'm getting these stutters? I don't know if you guys see that or not. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. Let's get rid of you. Dude, that approach you did in all that nasty weather was awesome. Alright, so FS Desktop, which is not necessarily optimized for 2024. See, there's just something weird going on. Like, well, so we've had 2 sim updates and a NVIDIA graphics card update. So that's why we're trying to see this burn in, see how it does. So we're running 24. No, my monitor's fine. It's the stuff in VR in the goggles. And that's why. Curious, do you see it? Do you actually see the little stutters? When I move. Like if I sit, it face one direction for too long, and then I move. Well, now it's not doing it. No, little itty bitty ones. That was awesome. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if the 2 sim updates kind of made things a little wonky. Some people are having some issues, but it is what it is. And that's a nice thing. I can always go back to 2020. It's just VR was getting there in the sim update. So let's see about going here. Settings. Graphic. Let's bring this down to 180. I think 2020 is fine. I haven't been playing with it because I went through and there were a lot of threads talking about how we had the two sim updates, then the hot fix for the NVIDIA cards to go along with the display driver, and I did a clean sweep. I did a DDU because it's been a while since I've done that. And also just cleaning up a lot of let's see. All right. All right, let's see. Well, I wonder. Is that Navigraph? No, that's Navigraph. Wow. All right, that's to be expected. That's what, there it is. We want dark. It's annoying that it doesn't have the. Let's see, there we go. GSX is off, everything else is off. There we go. Tag center 34,850. And who is that? That is Swiss Radar, Tomjet 69, flight level 268, climbing to 330.
Tomjet 69 Swiss Radar, bonjour, good morning, identified. Confirm your cruise level is flight level 330.
A-firm 330. Let me double check, but 330 is what I got.
Tomjet 69, climb flight level 330.
330, Tomjet 69er. Yep, that's what we got. This is good. I got pinged, I know. There's people on. It's annoying. It's good though, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see if like the voice had anything to do with it or anything else.
3 to November, you're leaving to the north, monitor advisory 122 decimal 8, and share flight, bye-bye.
Advisory 122 decimal 8, thanks for DTC, speedbird 3 to November.
No, it's good that we have voice, we have people talking. I am very comfortable with that. Again, we're just trying to stress test this, see if it's recoverable, if we're staying in 2020 for another month or two. Are you getting them all comfortable talking? Your friend all comfortable talking to air traffic control or no? Mountains. See, things have calmed down a little bit, but that...
Swiss radar Walker 1341.
Copy.
Walker 1341, Swiss radar, good morning. That you're identified. Clear to Pimax 2, Romeo arrival.
That's right, I had my headphones turned off. Swiss radar Walker 1341.
Walker 1341, Swiss radar, good morning. Descent flight level 160, clear to Pimax 2, Romeo arrival.
Right, 160, Bina 2 Romeo arrival, Walker 1341.
Is that like Geneva to the Finland station? Alright, just doing what we can to look around. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh! Resume. Wrong one.
Swiss 160, it seems that your microphone is muted, I didn't hear you.
My bad. Geneva, radar, good morning, 616, at flight level 240, descending 230.
Swiss 160, Swiss radar, bonjour, you're identified, clear the Akito 3, Romeo arrival, descent flight level Maintain flight level 240 for the moment. Traffic coming from your left to the right.
Traffic coming from the left to the right, maintain 240 and cleared via Akito 3 Romeo 660.
Geneva Airport.
So 160, continue the descent. Traffic is now about same level, descent flight level 160.
Descend on 60660.
Alright, let's go to our fixed page. Lima Sierra Zulu Hotel. 118. We were 160 out in this direction before.
Swiss radar, good morning. Navigraph 3488 on descent through level 260 and the Bellas 3 Romeo.
3488 is radar hello, set contact Geneva arrival 136.255.
136.255, Navigraph 348.
And Walker 13410, ready to level off 160.
Walker 1341, contact arrival 136.255. Happy landing, bye.
Thanks all, 136255, Walker 1341.
Oh.
Jet 69, if you're leaving to the west, no further ATC available, so monitor advisory 122.8 and flight, bye bye.
122.8, Tomjet 69er. Thanks for being on. Have a great day.
You're welcome.
There we go. We're out of air traffic control, 22.8. See, there's just a little judder. It's like a jutter. And I flew around a bunch of times without without all the fun stuff, and one thing, other little things, just I don't know if it's I don't know if it's vPilot or what. Mac, how are you? Nah, it's not worth it. They're gonna have it released here by the end of the year, if not before Christmas. So it'll be a legit 737. Who knows what they'll charge for the upgrade, or I don't know. But if you listen to any of the streamers who talk to PMDG, what is it, Bob Radanzo or Razdano? Yeah, he's pretty comfortable. They've been working hard. I get it. It's tough that we're a year into it when they said it was going to be just an easy swap over. But when I look at things like this airplane, it does a lot of stuff with the app. The Max has the app, the companion app that helps it talk, and it doesn't necessarily have all the stuff. So what's kind of embarrassing is that Asobo turned around, and when they did their last update, they messed up the computational fluid dynamics, and that's why we had one back to back every day. But it's good that they got it sorted. Trying to see if there's anything or any way I sit or look. Look at that blue nose. Let's go out. Back in the old flight deck. There we go. we could do the old world flight, and I'll touch down, you watch me land, and you fly off to wherever. But that's the other thing. Oh, the zoom? Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. Where was it? We were, was it Fiji? Is that the last leg that Captain Russell did? I was waiting to depart and he was landing. That was pretty legit listening to him come in. I'm sitting there waiting behind it. Who knows? I was waiting behind one of the 7-4s. That world flight was a good time. All right, let's see what we need. So if we go to leg page, we got a lot. Runway 09. All right, we're further than we were with the I flew the Pilatus in here and it was okay. Not a fan. Convoluted how to try and get the flight plan in there. Who, your buddy? About the only flight I was a little upset with was Sofia to Istanbul. When I landed at Istanbul, I realized that the airport wasn't loaded up. Because Tony was there, and that's a great airport. We loaded up into it before, but I had two of the same airports. So I was like, I disconnected one. Ah, well. I'll have to do that one. I'll have to fly into Sofia. Or depart Sofia and go to Istanbul. Looks like all Europe's kicking off. Everybody's waking up. Everybody's going to sleep. Why is everybody going into Denver? Oh. Oh. I remember that. Yeah, no, he's good. I think it was the flight into Fiji. He was like exhausted. So he flew from wherever it was, Darwin to Fiji, or Jayapura. Yep, and that's what ended up happening. I think it was when he was landing in Jayapura. See, now that one's fine. The tablet's working okay. We need to get a Navigraph for MSFS update. Yep. But even that's hard because you have to be, I mean, you literally have to be the first person there for like 2 hours. And then you stay in front. And some of those like heavies, they were passing me like I was standing still. It was a little rough sometimes. And every once in a while that does that. Loose. right, give me just a minute. delay. Back in the seat. Oh. There we go. Now we're back in the seat. And I did fly the A350 for a minute. Kind of a boring plane. I mean, it's a great plane. There's a lot to know about it. Don't get me wrong. But it's kind of a boring plane to fly because you take off, if you fly the departure, you hand fly it, then you get into cruise, then it's all kind of automatic. Not that this is much different. It's different thought processes going into it. Zaragoza. There we go. Hour and 15 minutes away. Yeah, hour and 45. But wait. Hour and 15. Runway 14. We're going to a gate today, Mac. We're going to go to gate 5. We're going Goder, Tivoli, Goder. All right, so we're coming up on 1 hour from being on the ground. 16:33. Took off 2 minutes by cutting that out. So yeah, we're an hour and 5 minutes away from being on the ground in Seville. All right. So that's tough. That's a tough one to think about. Really am a big fan of VSR. Mac, if you're watching, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it much past Seville. I'm not going to make it much past Seville. Copy that. I saw you were also flying the Spirit of Community. Good looking paint job. too quiet.
Pimax 3 Romeo, 3 Romeo, 3 Romeo. 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 3
Great Lakes here in Spain. Just about 30 minutes away from our top of drop. In less than 45 minutes, we'll be on the ground. Ah, excellent, pal. That is good. I'm fading fast here, pal. You're lucky the old visors on. You'd see some closed eyes every once in a while. 45 minutes, I'll be on the ground. Where do you think you're gonna fly? There is. Aha. Good choice. Who dat? Budapest. Roar. Nice. I'm about 160 away from my top of descent. We are, what, 40 minutes away from being on the ground. 40. Fuel's looking good. I think we're ready. All right, let's see if we can pull up some info on Seville. One 1027. Zero 40 at 3 knots. All right, let's go in here. Payload and performance. Go landing. Six. QNH is 1027. Calculate that. Looking good. All right. Show the in route and reverse configure. No, non. Calculate. 142. All right, let's go over here. Let's grab.
Iberia 146 heavy on the approach for the LS. On the
111.1.
People rides 10, 50 miles out onto traffic.
One 111.1 0901. All right, 111.10. There, of course, good. Let's go look at our arrival. All right, so we're coming in on Nosa. That's straight to Tendu. Tendu is our initial approach fix. All right. Not a lot to worry about there. No routings. (2,000 feet), 0901, intercept, and then 1370 will be our final approach fix. All right, our minimum will be 283. That there, and now we can go here. $30 at 142. Yep. There we go. All right, top of descent coming up in about 90 miles. Down to 2,000. And we'll wait. We'll give them 40 miles. Got those range rings, so go to the fix. Good googly moogly. 30 minutes we'll be on the ground. $24. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate it, pal. Coming up on 40 miles away from our top of descent. Go ahead and let the cabin crew know. And with that, one last check of all the systems. All right, init ref 111.1, 111.1, set twice, course 091. 2,000 feet to intercept the glide slope. We're doing good. All right, we are currently flight level 330. We will descend to 2,000 feet. The arrival and then the approach are all set up together, so nothing really to worry about there. With any luck, it'll be a non-issue. But we do have wind 0403 degree at 3 knots. All right. Should we go missed? Climb on runway heading to the NDB to November Delta Bravo, then left max 200 knots. Direct to the VOR to intercept and follow radial 027 direct to Tolvo. Climbing to 3,600 feet, join holding, then as directed. So straight ahead, Seville 420. There we go. Top of descent coming in about 20. There we go. 80 miles out. On the way down. Here we go. Ah, come on, little fella. Nice. Set your go around altitude and yeah, you're good. Your vehicle. He's 88 out. I'm 60 out. We're good. Jeez. Oh, I never did look at that. Trying to keep her slowed down. There we go. Seville traffic, Comjet 69, 30 miles north of the airfield for the ILS Zulu runway 09. Seville. All right, got to move the head around. See what we see. Nice sunset. Look at that. There it is. We're getting it. So it has something to do with being in close. So at cruise, I was fine. No big issues. Seville traffic, Tomjet 69er, left base joining the ILS runway 09. Seville. Runway in sight. Wrong switch. Clear to land. Come on, little fella, start moving. Flaps full. Seville traffic, Tomjet 69er, 5 mile final, runway 09. Seville. Here we go. My controls.
Shadow 1969, Seville Tower, clear to land runway 09.
Tomjet 69, copy, clear to land, runway 09. Threw me for the loop there, Mac. Gonna float it.
Forgot you were a Tomjet.
Continue. Floating it. Not good at all, bro. Seville traffic, Town Jet 69 or clear runway 09? Seville. Alright. That was quite the interesting little... Which one where are you at, Mac? I think I see you over there. Oh, that isn't you. With that, we are on the ground in Seville. Where are we at? 4? There we go. We're all set, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do Ryanair, huh? Have Ryanair take care of us while we're here. All right. With that, you're just showing up as a Boeing. You're just a 37 Max? Or is that default scenery? All right, let's see what we got here. All right, folks, we're gonna go ahead and hit the jetway to us. It's not shown as Bravo Zulu November, but you are Max. But I am in 24. All right, that's going to do it for us, folks. Thanks for coming. All right, we're ready to roll. Yeah. All right, Mac. We'll catch you later, man. I appreciate you keeping me company for that. Still got the wobbles when we were, or the freezes when we were there. Where'd this other guy go? Is he already down? The other one is look at all the like MD-80s I have. I have a lot of MDs. I will have. No, because it's calling on the same FSLTL. Maybe. Stand by. Yeah, just not showing up. You're just showing up as a Boeing. All right, pal. Thanks for being here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for flying with me. Appreciate you joining me on this little experiment. That's going to do it for this weekend. I appreciate everybody's support, everybody checking in, and that's going to do it. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your weekend. Well, guys, catch you on the next flight.